Champions League match week 6 out of the 8 that will be played in the UCL. Let's get started. We have Girona versus Liverpool all the way at the top. Liverpool will be travelling to Spain for this game against Girona. Liverpool are the favourites coming into this game, obviously being at the top of the Champions League table with 15 points, looking to get a win today to get another 3 points to increase that to 18, go clear of Inter Milan, who do also play today. Back to Girona versus Liverpool. Girona are coming into this game rough after receiving a loss earlier this week against Real Madrid in the La Liga. They've also not been performing too well after being qualified for the Champions League from last season, and coming against a tough opponent in the Champions League is not going to be easy for them at all. Obviously, they do have some good players like Artem Dovbyk, who's a really prolific striker for them, who is going to try and get past Liverpool's defense, but it's obviously going to be a tough job for him. Next, we have RB Leipzig versus Aston Villa, second at the top. Both teams are coming in with a strong side looking to salvage a few points. Obviously, Aston Villa, the place where they're sitting in the UCL, is just before qualifying, so they'll obviously have to play a few matches to qualify in the Champions League if they do stay there. But if they do get a win of 3 points, they will be up in the qualifications, the blue part of the Champions League, to qualify against the other teams that are competing. Going to RB Leipzig, they're obviously not being the best in the Champions League so far, but I do think they are going against a side similar their playing style and similar their level, so I do think they would stand a chance against Aston Villa today. Both teams just looking for a good result to keep them going in the UCL. And then third, we have Leverkusen versus Inter, which is going to be one of the games people are looking forward to as well. Both sides are top contenders for this UCL. Obviously, Inter are sitting second behind Liverpool, just 2 points off them, so they're looking for a win today to get closer to Liverpool in that Champions League table and get a win against Leverkusen. But Leverkusen are also coming in very strong after being promoted to the Champions League after a stellar season last season. Obviously, it's been a bit rough for them in the Bundesliga because they're facing top contenders like Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund, who are actually on pretty good form this season. Back to Leverkusen versus Inter. Anyways, this is the match everyone's looking forward to. Both teams want to get up on that Champions League table, and we move down to Atalanta versus Real Madrid. Wow, this is probably my favourite game to watch, or will be my favourite game to watch and look forward to. It might seem that Atalanta is a small club, but going into this game, Atalanta are looking for a win. They've been performing so well in the Serie A, and now they're coming to a Champions League against the Champions League most title holders, Real Madrid, probably the biggest and strongest team in the Champions League. Although they might be sitting one place behind the relegation zone in the UCL, Real Madrid can still be considered as a big team. Atalanta, though, will have to push their limits, put in the effort to at least salvage a draw or win against Real Madrid, after Real Madrid obviously got a pretty good result the other week against Girona, who will be facing Liverpool. But anyways, both teams are probably my favourite team to look forward to in this match week 6. Both of them are performing really well in their separate leagues, and yeah, they're just coming to get a good result. These other matches are going to be analysed in my next video.